Welcome back, everyone. My name is Eltamar, and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Rogue Trader. Where we left off last time, we were in the Kiavagama Manufactorum, as you can clearly see on the splash screen right there, but we finished Heinrich's little side quest, going into this little, I don't know, room. We found a computer that was corrupted. We fed some souls to it, which seems kind of evil, but also was kind of cool. And
I won't tolerate
Heinrich is happy with the
weakness.
outcome, which is a little weird because that was pretty heretical. But regardless, or if I really wanted to make people mad, irregardless. Alright, this is a door that we haven't gone in, and we might not be able to go. Ah, it is a door open. Let's just open it and see what's behind the door. It looks like it's just a little storage room. Okay. We could have just came in here before, but I was worried it was going to be a big event. It apparently wasn't. What's this? Flamer Digiweapon. Shoots a stream of flames. Ah, cool. And what's this other thing? Master Crafted Power Maul. Cool. Oh, our ability to lock these things without Pascal is a little less than good. Let's try and open it with a multi-key. We have a bunch to spare. Did work. Okay, good. Bunch of random junk. And this one is what? Oh, multi-key. Perfect. The thing we just used up.
Stand in my way.
I like when the game gives you the things you need to succeed at the things you're doing. I just keep hitting random buttons instead of doing what I was meant to be doing. That's fine. Just one of those days. We're going to try and finish up this place in this video, and then we'll be finally done this world. I don't know if this counts as like a chapter end. It seems like a pretty big sort of central plot point, but we'll see. What's this say? A desecrated altar to the Omnissiah. The purity seals have been torn off, data slates with sacred code shattered, and some of the teeth on the gear ornaments have broken off.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Which way do I want to go? To the left, I guess? Or just straight south. Let's go straight south for now. Because there's definitely a chest over there. And is there any enemies coming up? I can't see any at the moment, but there's clearly something weird going on up here, so maybe. Yeah, there's Demens, and some combat servitors, and a Vox skull. So that's probably going to be a fight, almost assuredly. We should probably just send Cassia up and just unleash a blast. As I mentioned at the end of the last video, we did figure out why she wasn't able to do her multi... Oh, we can't shoot these guys. Alright, well, this is clearly going to be a talking moment. The tech priest tears himself away from reading his data slate and looks up at you. His respiratory augmetic is missing. I'm going to pause for 1 sec. Oh, never mind, they're going away. There's a siren in the background. His respiratory augmetic is missing. Instead, the lower half of his face is covered in a deathly pale artificial flesh. You take note of the multitude of fresh augmetics attached to his head. They seem to have been inserted haphazardly, and pus is seeping from the untreated wounds. I heard your footsteps in the void. You are von Valencius, are you not? I smile ominously. You are a heretic, are you not? Merely a seeker of knowledge. However, the experiments I have conducted extend far beyond the allowed limits of ordinary transmechanic tasked with maintaining a planetary Vox array. But ever since I received that strange signal, my ears have been opened to what I had previously considered to be forbidden knowledge. Every night since then, I have been tuning my Vox station to that very frequency and listening to the voices. Am I a heretic? The fabricator censor didn't think so. He conducted inspections, but he did not prohibit my research. Later, when a mysterious visitor revealed the truth to his optics, he came to me once more. I nurtured the scrap code for him. In the depths of my mind, it lives there still, eating through my synapses, and building new connections that are open to the new knowledge of change. Is freedom heresy? If so, then I'm a heretic. Identify yourself. His white and lifeless lips stretched into a smile. My name is Demens. A Newman. I believe it's familiar to you. I am acquainted with Magos Hanuman, and something tells me that you two are not related. We are not. The name Hanuman is spoken surprisingly often these days, wouldn't you say? The tech priest smiles enigmatically, but the smile feels as if it has been stapled to his white face. My Vox station picks up whispers repeating this name. Are you the one who stole Magos Tarsus's personal code and made an attempt on his life? No, why do I do that? That was the work of the maimed hunter. I am giving you a chance to explain why you're using the name of another. Another? I have the right to bear this name. It's my humble inheritance, which I received from the Archmagos Amernat. To renounce it is to betray his ideas. The blessed Amernat taught us that the cycle must be discontinued, and it seems I have become his best student. Now I aspire to know all, comprehend all, as is the Omnissiah's will. I am deciphering a great mystery, and my name became the start of the key. I analyzed the archives and found it in places where it should not be. Hanuman, Hanuman, Hanuman. I kept seeing this marker upon the traces of a great plot, of the deception created by the Archmagos Amernat. No sound mind is capable of such twisted cunning, but my mind was no longer sane. It could no longer stay within the narrow confines of the norm. Each new discovery loosened the imperatives of obedience and granted ever greater freedom. I avoided the traps of the maimed hunter who seeks to hide the truth, but words mean little. Do you want me to show you the truth? His pale lips spread into a smile. Sure, tell me the truth. He turns his data slate around, its vid screen covered with green runes performing an ungodly dance of computation. It's no easy task to keep up with these scrolling numbers, but you manage to pick out a few equations, schemes, theorems. They are all senseless. The simple reason that each one is based on an absurd violation of the laws of calculation. I do not understand your calculations, but I would like to, very much so. Then become my servant. I will seize your weak brain and replace it with Ferrum Sanctum, capable of receiving signals from the Immaterium. Then you will understand everything. Well, it's voiding time, apparently. Apparently we're not allowed to go become that chaos. Gee, I guess. Actually, Abelard, just stand somewhere in the front. There's a bunch of people to fight here. Hopefully our servitors will survive the fight. I kind of like keeping them around. They're good tanks, and they don't heal between battles, so they will definitely die if we don't keep them alive. Where's Heinrichs? Oh, you're dicey. Okay. Go up here with Jay. Actually, Jay, come back here. Don't be a hero. Where did the deer go? There we go. I don't know why a deer wasn't picking up, but there we go. Abelard is here. That's fine. Heinrichs can go there. Done. Good enough. Cassia. That hits everyone, it looks like. Good chunk of damage.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Who's next? It looks like Heinrichs is next on the list. Let's,
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Get this ready to go. Put the back line back here. Not the most ideal placement, but okay, there. And you guys can have the other line. Okay, Heinrichs' turn. Let's get in here and do some pointing. We'll use Endure.
But of course, Lord Captain.
The Veil's doing alright right now. We'll give him some extra oomph and some resolve. Maybe not. There's not very many people hit by this, so we'll leave it. Just do a good solid hit. 39 damage. Pretty decent. Good enough for now. Idira's turn. Resolve on everyone. Switch to your staff, which I think is more capable of killing things. Let's give... Yeah, let's just do lightning. Actually, no. I think the voice is going to be better for this one.
But of course.
58 damage is great. Not going to waste any more veiled stuff on that. Abelard's turn. He's going to go fight Dements. In fact, we can charge him right now. 33 damage. We're going to use that.
At your beck
And that. We'll shoot normal attack. 28 damage is...
Here we go.
Where's he going? How did he not get line or AOO'd? That's rude. Main character's turn's coming up next. Looks like after these servitors move. I'm gonna move him just straight up into this whole situation.
All too easy.
That one's almost dead. Do we even need to attack? No. Hit that one. 113 damage. That was very solid. Let's give voice of command to Abelard. And that will be...
Suits my purposes.
Not quite it, but very close to being it.
It will be done. Grey hair.
Just want him to be in melee with that one so that we don't die. I'm not going to use shield. I think we'll be fine. Jay can move up here. Shoot that one. Okay, she can't do any damage to that one. Can she shoot this one?
Am I getting paid for that?
Heinrichs, I'm sorry if I hit you. That's just gonna happen.
Tell me, and it is done.
7 damage is fine. I kind of want Abelard to go fight Demenz. Let's just let him go do his thing.
At your beck and call.
51 damage is pretty good. Let's get this. I'm not going to use defensive. I'm going to use sworn enemy instead. Actually, no, I'm not. Well, no, let's attack twice. 34 damage.
Victory is in the target well struck.
44 damage. Pretty solid hits. Jay is not capable of hitting him with another thing, so let's just end your turn. The servitor didn't move. Heinrichs should be able to kill that one.
Out of my way!
That one didn't move, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping it would. Yeah. Alright. And I kind of moved that one out of Heinrichs' path.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
He does have a gun. It's possible we could do some damage.
Who even taught you
Or
to
not.
fight like this?
Can you charge?
Naturally.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see to
We
it.
only have one enemy left, and it is that guy. I don't think I can get into range of him. Although I was wrong.
Be gone.
He is dead. Okay, everyone's dead that needs to be dead. And we get Demence Hanuman's Cortical Augment. Portable Cogitator, which is plus 10 logic, and a better gun. Good plasma gun.
A new challenge for me.
Okay, this is the way back to the beginning. There's also Redemption Gauntlets. The wearer's melee attacks made against enemies under the effect of exposed weakness decrease the enemy's strength and agility by 10. Let's set up the ladder so we can get back to the beginning easier. No, we're not going that way because there's no reason for us to at the moment, but that's a way out now.
Follow my lead.
We gotta be closing in on the end of this place, right? We've killed a lot of things. We can remove the obstacle here. Not sure why we want to do that, but sure, why not? We can release the car brake, which is gonna do what exactly? Let's go get this good first. Don't know what that's for. There's a tech use here, which we have relatively low chance of dealing with, but we'll try it anyways.
What a shame.
Inside the car, you see a dark metal rubbish caked in wet, fetid mass. We failed our check. Alright, let's release the thing. What's it do?
I
What
won't
was
tolerate
the
weakness.
point of that? We get another handle, I guess. Okay. There is loot near us, apparently. There's some goods down there. random junk. And back here, no entry in 12 or 13. Another save.
None shall
We can open
stand
the
in
door
my
to
way.
that observation area, and the game is lagging hard, either from the save or from something.
Halt! I noticed something.
There's a Chaos Space Marine up here, and a trap. But mostly the Chaos Space Marine is the thing I'm more worried about. Can we blast them from afar with Cassia to start the fight? I hope so. Nope, it looks like we have to start this fight the good old-fashioned way by walking in and talking to the Chaos Space Marine. Do I recognize the chapter? I actually don't think I do. I think I'm not that well versed in Chaos Space Marine chapters, so there was a fairly low chance of that happening anyways. Let's go do a murder. So there's something behind him. Peer into the darkness that conceals the true path. Avert not your eyes, for the one who looks will witness the essence of things and the power of truth. The Chaos Space Marine towers over the tech priest, bowed heads like a dark cliff. He's reciting a sermon, slowly, almost chanting. From the mere sound of his deep, low voice, you break into a cold sweat and your gorge rises. Listen, for my words reveal to you a path from the darkness unto the primordial truth, which has thrown open its gates for wayward souls seeking deliverance from the shroud of lies and torments of enslavement. Your minds have shed the bonds of the dogma that has guided you into the abyss. Accept now the hope granted to you by the greatest of the word bearers. Oh, this is the word bearers. Okay, fair enough. Heinrichs hisses through gritted teeth. I knew our meeting on Rykad Minoris wouldn't be the last, but to run into this anathema here. Kavagama did not merely succumb to heresy, Eltamar. Your world is in the clutches of the greatest evil known to the Imperium. The voice, that voice, have I heard it before, or no? It's like it drowns out all other voices. Let's leave, quickly, please. Listen to the sermon. The Chaos Space Marine does not seem to notice you. His gaze is focused on his flock, who are hanging on his every word. Those living a lie will not see the truth until they renounce the false gods. Only through your faith does the reign of those corpse worms hold, worms that devour your very body, wrecking weak souls, gnawing at your eyes and ears so that you do not turn them towards the true masters. Your world, a foundry in the realm of corpses, was given the honor of serving as the crucible of the oncoming victory, and we, the word-bearers, shall be at the tip of it, as well as those who can overcome the slander of the false idols. The incinerating fires of Kavagama will birth weapons whose advance heralds the coming of a new age, an age wreathed by the glory and resplendence of chaos undivided. It feels as if with each of the Chaos Space Marine's words, the light around you dims. Something tickles your face. A thin rivulet of blood is streaming down from your nose, dripping on your lips and chin. We're going to memorize the words of the sermon. Heed the liberating truth that is word made blessed flesh, which marks every true servant of the gods. Heed the wisdom of Lord Lorgar, the word-bearer, the most beloved son of chaos. Not quite the most beloved son of chaos, but still. The longer you listen, the more the words of the sermon blur together in incoherent humming. The itch in your ears turns into a drilling pain that crushes your temples and squeezes your neck and spreads downwards to your very heart, which it pierces with an icy needle. Through the haze of pain and the film of tears over your eyes, you are sensed the scorching gaze of the Chaos Space Marine, who has turned his head in your direction. The time for words is at an end, children of chaos. Praise the gods with a bloody offering.
Do you dare to look me in the eye?
All of you will
Okay, so we have a Chaos Space Marine, which is a little less than ideal, but we'll be fine. I think we'll be okay. Abelard's gonna go tank it. I'm gonna put Eltamar over there. Our corrupted servitors are fine. They can just do whatever. I'm gonna put Jay back. She's gonna die, and I don't... She's not great in combat. We might be able to use her for something, but... Where is the Chaos Space Marine in terms of the turn order? Unclear. Where are you? Oh, he's last. Well, that's pretty nice of him to be last on the list. Okay. Everyone good? Shay's down there. That's probably fine for her. Can you be somewhere else? Like, at least in some form of cover. Okay. Cassia, you're up first. Good. Blast. Everyone?
I'm not accustomed to being around.
The second one will hit Abelard. Oh, no, it won't. It still won't hit her.
Me?
Hit him, sorry.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Okay, that was a good chunk of damage. Let's give him
If
some
I
willpower. And some other buffs. We're also going to give him frontline bonuses right there where the Space Marine's standing. He is not up for quite a while anyways, but yeah, we'll see. Backline. Get some dodge there. Not really sure what to do with the other back line, the rear line, but we'll put it back here anyways. It's fine. Okay. First cultist coming in. Did some damage. Tough cultist coming in. It's going to do some damage. Our corrupt servitors moving. Okay. So let's pump out some resolve for our group. I don't really want her standing where she's standing, but I also don't know where to put her at the moment. Maybe here. If he has a heavy bolter, he's gonna just lay waste to somebody. We can hit 3 of them. Yeah, why not? Good. Give him a little oomph. Done. Next turn, Heinrichs. Heinrichs does have cleave. He could come in here and cleave through those two. Okay, let's move up to here.
Target. I won't object.
We need to try and get him through, or get Abelard through at the very least. Decent damage. Not exactly as much as I'd hoped, but good enough. Tough cultists are going to be coming in. That one did 19 damage. Okay. Did Abelard just miss his turn somehow? Was he stunned? Alright, well, that's fine. We'll just deal with that, I guess. Sure.
Don't get too cocky.
Almost killed that one. Can I give you another turn? I guess our main character can possibly give him an action, at least so he'll get some buffs on. I don't know what happened to his turn, but he must have been stunned or something.
You've got a problem? I've got a prize.
Okay, let's leave that alone. Am I in range to do this? No. We need to move up. Okay, we'll keep him in cover. Ish.
I'll pass. Absolutely
Target
not.
can't act. Why? What's going on with you? You have... I don't know what he has. There's a... probably stun. Which means we can't... No, we don't have to move, I guess. We can just stand here. That could very likely kill Heinrich, so... Those two are dead. Can we give you a whole nother turn? No. Heinrich will die. If he goes up against the Chaos Space Marine by himself. Could give Cassie another turn to try to blow some of these guys up. Heinrich will take a bunch of damage, but we can move her over to here and shoot it into this wordly direction. Okay, that's fine. Don't hit Heinrichs, you don't need to.
Me? If you
Okay, all of them are dead except for the Chaos Space Marine and that tough cultist. We can give Finest Hour to somebody else. Heinrich, do you think he could stand up in it? I mean, he's gonna die. There's no way he lives, right? But at least he'll soak up the hits, I guess. From someone else that I care about more.
Step aside. Naturally.
There's no way you're gonna survive this round, but that's fine.
But of course, Lord Captain.
maybe you'll be okay. Let's just use up a whole bunch of things and then... 91 damage is pretty damn good. Then again, we might just be able to kill this guy over this turn. Okay, well... God damn, Heinrich, that was amazing. I am super impressed by Heinrichs right there. That was something else. You might as well finish this off, buddy. You did an amazing job here.
I won't object to it.
Alright. Everyone's dead that needs to be dead again. Chaos Space Marine dead. Didn't even get a turn. We got a bolter called Bolter. It's a heretical votary weapon. Does pretty good stuff. And there's also a cloak, arch, strategist mantle. All bonuses from the combat tactics areas are increased by 5% for 1 round if the wearer uses a stratagem different from the one used before. If none were used before it. Okay. That's pretty interesting. Let's open this thing. Guess that opened that door. There is still something else over here, though.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
There's a door. Let's go open it. Another room of things. There's a goods. 62% chance again. Let's try and open it with a multi-key. Nope. Try again.
My pleasure.
There we go. And we have a new computer. I can't believe we killed the Space Marine that easily. That was awesome. The Cogitator looks dead. Only a single lit lumen shows that there's life within the machine. Bring your Electu to the scanner. I can't do that. Okay. What the heck's an Electu? We must need a Pascal for that, maybe? I
New
don't know.
challenge for me?
I don't think we have an Electu.
What is that?
Well, that'd be a trap, good sir. Alright. Did something just blow up? Yep, sure did. We did not notice that explosion. This is the Fabricator Sensor Cubis Delphim over here. There's a corrupted Technomat and some other junk. However, I think we will be fine, probably.
Victory awaits!
There's a lot of corrupted Technomats in here, more than I anticipated, but okay. And whatever that is, a Forge Fiend. This has gotten a little bit more intense, slowly but surely. If we blast away...
The world is full of colors I have never seen before.
I don't know if we start the fight by hitting him or not. We could try. No, we did get rid of all the cover in the way, though. Okay, well, that wasn't super helpful. Can you come over here? Damn it. Oh, I guess kinda. Upon noticing you, Cubis Delphim straightens. You hear the clanking and groaning of metal as if the pistons and bearings in the Fabricator Sensor's augmented body have fused together. Repellent scrapes and screeches punctuate his speech. You, the probability of navigating your way, of reaching the inner line was negligible. The primordial truth guards me and my work. Why is it that this variable has yet to be eliminated? Your minions are dead. Both you and your host will likewise fail to stop me. Hoarse laughter comes from the Fabricator Sensor's vox. There are things more frightening than death, troglodyte. To submit one's existence to a false dogma, to condemn sacred machines bound by feeble flesh, to pointless calculations, the notion is rejected. I saw strange constructs on the lines of the Manufactorum. What mad machines are you creating here? Steel creations destined to serve the designs of the truth. Did you see the elegance of their form, their flawless ergonomics? And those are mere shells. True perfection fills them when they are instilled with the spark of life and granted purpose to bring their wrath upon the heads of the apostates. Once this army is assembled, but why waste words? You'll see for yourself a modicum of the splendor that's in store from the Corus expanse. Eltimar, are you sick of listening to the ramblings of this rusty cog yet? It's like he's stalling for, Fabricator Sensor straightens his back and shoulders. You hear a mounting hum, as if from some powerful turbines, followed by heavy footsteps and the grinding of metal against metal. Oh, we have 2 of these big beasts to kill. This looks like a chapter boss. Oh my god, he just... Okay, well they're walking over some of our enemies. That's nice of them, at least. What is that thing? The fabricator sensor looks at a binaric trill. Witness the weapon designed to carry the glory of the true gods into the darkness of the Chronos expanse. My shepherd has sent me one of his iron angels, so that the very presence may instill faith and awe in the hearts of this flock. Accept the greatness of the primordial truth united with the might of the new Kiavagama and perish. Let's dominate the metallic beast. Spirit of the warp, bow to my will and defend me. The words never escape your lips. The moment they touch your tongue, they scald the inside of your mouth and cause you to choke and cough. Nonetheless, the warp spirits heed your intention, and the air around you begins to pulse with crimson flares. All the sounds in the Manufactorum are momentarily silenced as the steel fiend skewers you with an intense and baleful gaze, which then shifts to the fabricator sensor.
I won't heed your cries.
So we have one on our side, one forge fiend. There's also one enemy forge fiend, and of course the fabricator sensor is there as well. Also, there's some tense music going on here. I'm actually going to put her here. Abelard's going to go fight that guy right away. Our main character's going to face off against these technomats and probably that guy. Jay, just go stand somewhere. I don't care where. You're not a combat character, and I accept that about you. Alright, good enough. Let's start this out. I think that's hitting everyone. Maybe not that back beast. Oh yeah, it does.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. This the navigator's might.
Okay, we killed all the little dudes. There's the fabricators hurt a little bit. The forge fiends have been hurt quite a lot. Let's
Isn't this a job
give
for the
Heinrich
serfs?
some extra oomph, I guess. He's our murder machine, apparently. Let's give some resolve to everyone. Literally everyone. Let's get endure for sure. Give him some strength and toughness, because that could help him a little bit. And we got parried. And then hit. Not as good as before. Okay, that's fine. He might need to be healed a little bit. The forge fiends are shooting each other. That one shot that one for one. Not an impressive amount of damage, but still. Okay, let's endure. Defense.
I'd rather not.
Sworn foe. Do the thing. And then we can attack. Let's do a big attack, because why not? 9 whole damage. Oof. Ours is shooting for more damage than his did. That's nice. It's nice when your added friend is better than the other ones. It also makes this fight way easier. Okay, let's move our main character up. Let's give everyone a little bit of pep in their step. Well, most people have some pep in their step. There we go. And we can do some damage, possibly a bunch of damage, or we can do a bunch of damage to this one, possibly a ton of damage. 47 is not the worst, and we'll give... We could only hit Abelard with that. I don't think we're going to. Let's shield our group. Adira's turn. More resolve for everyone involved.
On it.
Man, can you kill this one? You can do some damage to it, please.
Was that you? Or...
Actually, I'm going to use a bunch more war power here to heal up Heinrichs a bit. Okay, what if we move her up here and
Watch
shoot
my
this
back.
one? It's possible this could go well. It's not likely this is going to go well, judging by the amount of damage she's about to do. So let's give our main character another turn. That one died. Beautiful. Okay. Let's give Cassia another turn.
My time is now.
Our Veil
Step aside.
situation's
the navigator
bad.
is coming.
So she can blow up these guys.
If you insist, Captain.
and save
Isn't this
ourselves
a job
from a little
tried
bit
to die
of
with grace, at
possible
least?
deterioration of the warp. And then we'll give
Me?
Abelard that one,
If you
I guess.
insist, Lord Captain.
And put the front line right there. Why not? Okay, you're done your turn. Give that to
Already
Heinrich.
done.
And can you do any damage to this guy?
I can
Very
do that.
unlikely. I mean, kinda.
Never cross a Kasbali.
Nope. That did 0 damage, and that did 3 whole damage. Okay. We do still have our servants, or servitors coming in, which is kind of surprising. I wonder if we have to kill this thing at the end. Or do we get a Forge Fiend of our own? Are people going to be really mad that we have a Forge Fiend on our side? They seem okay with it for now, but you never know.
I have read tomes of military tactics. If
Let's
I
just
may,
not hit our own people.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Okay, he's at, what, 279.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Heinrich's turn. Resolve on everyone. Or most people, anyways. Give
Let's
yourself
see
some extra
to it.
ooh. And try and do an attack. You're not going to do much damage, are you?
Naturally.
5 damage. Okay, never mind. Alright. I'm not going to use his special because I don't think it's worthwhile
I will do my duty. Someone else can do this.
in this particular circumstance anyways.
It will be done.
It's only 17 damage, yeah. Not really worth it. Servitors are moving in and dealing a little bit of damage. Okay, main character.
Not a problem for me.
That's all you're gonna... Why can't you use your thing? What's going on with you? You just can't detect this turn, I guess.
Not my specialty.
Really can't be used again this turn. We've never used this ability this turn. Maybe we did. Maybe it counted for some reason. Okay, that's fine. We can give him another turn. Not with her, obviously, but... Let's do Resolve. And another Scream. Good amount of damage there. Jay's turn. Give Eltamar a turn.
Legend about
209 damage. The steel behemoth standing before you twitches every so often. Its frame emanates tainted miasmas, as if its metal plates can barely hold the endless anathema contained within its fabricated cage. Heinrich raises a hand and the temperature around him begins to plummet. Adira shakes her head, tilts to one side as if listening to something, and then shoots you a wary glance. As she meets your gaze, her expression hardens and she gives you a slight nod. I'm taking it to my ship. I will make it serve me. What? The interrogator stares at you in fury. What lunacy has gotten into your head? Abelard turns white as a sheet. Begging your pardon, Lord Captain. Where would we even... We'd have to keep it locked up. It'll demolish half the deck. Kyrieru, your triumph over the archenemy's knaves must have obscured your mind. For what other explanation can I find from what I'm hearing? To bring a weapon of humanity's bane on board the ship of the Exalted Ones chosen? I mean... The beast turns its monstrous head from side to side as if trying to catch someone's scent. Abelard, rest assured, my new pet will give us little trouble. I'm confident that you'll manage perfectly well. The Seneschal gives you lets out a strange, pained sound. Of course, Lord Captain, after all, my options are rather limited. Heinrich, you were just investigating a corrupted cogitator, and now you would fault me? Even rogue traders should not dabble in what we are dealing with now. His voice turns into a growl. You're putting every soul aboard your ship in grave peril. My decision is final. We're taking the machine on board. Heinrich raises a hand, and an unseen shroud of cold instantly falls on him. The monster's hulking frame, a moment ago brimming with ruinous energy, now lies at your feet. Abelard silently makes a sign of the Aquila. Exalted One, protect us and humanity's guardians. I gave no order to dispose of it. Heinrich's voice drops to a hiss. A rogue trader's privileges have their limits, Eltimar. I have the right to punish heresy, and you should be thankful that I disposed of the engine and only the engine. Blast it, I was looking forward to enjoying my new toy. Your toy? It was built by heretics to become a vessel for an abomination of the warp, an instrument of destruction and corruption, Eltimar. Heinrich is briefly choked with fury. We're done here. It's time we pressed on. Man, I'm sad. I wanted that little thing. It was cool. What's he got? He's got a chain axe, 2 las guns, another las gun. What's this thing? Plus 20 to tech use. It's actually really useful. Oh, let's go grab the rest of the junk and get out of here. I'm a little sad. I'm disappointed in that particular turn of events. Oh well, let's level up and call it a video. How did I get to Grand Strategist? That was weird. I'm a little confused as to what happened there, but okay. Coercion? Commerce? Persuasion? I think coercion. This level. And then we are maxed out on willpower and fellowship, so toughness is our next one for some extra hit points, and that's all we really care about. And Vanguard level. Looks like it's just a skill level. We can get carouse. We need a little more carouse. Or athletics. I think our athletics could probably use a little bit of a boost. And then we have maxed out toughness. And I guess we'll go for strength or weapon skill. Let's go strength. His weapon skill's pretty good for now. Don't need builds for this. We can just pick the things that we know we're using. Intelligence. For skills, I guess. Could give her some toughness to keep her alive, but I think intelligence is fine. And then she's not. We don't need that. We could give her persuasion, or even commerce. Let's give her commerce. She's not our demolition person, right? No. Okay. I think that's Jay is our demolition person. Anyways, yeah, give her demolition. And her ballistic skill and fellowship are both maxed out. Maybe agility? Initiative's pretty useful. So I think demolition's agility, right? Yeah. Alright, agility is. Heinrichs is leveled up. Even though I'm mad at him, I'll give him his level anyways. Probably willpower. Uses a lot of powers. Oh, he gets an actual talent this level. He's not going to be in our group too much longer, I would imagine, just based on how things are going. So I'm not too concerned about what to give him. Give him Edge of Dawn. And our bounty hunter. I actually do need... Oh, no. It's just stats? Yeah, just stats this time. So she is good at awareness. She's not good at lore Xenos. She is our lore warper, but she's maxed out on that currently, so nothing we can do about that. So let's give her, I guess, awareness. And she's got good willpower. She's got okay ballistic skill. It might actually be worthwhile giving her a little more. Actually, let's give her perception. She's good at that. I think. No, we want strength. Never mind. We want strength so she can wear heavy armor. Right. Let's not be silly and screw things up. And have to redo it all at the Reed Spectre. We're going back to the Void Ship. We're not going back to the Void Ship. A sharp pain pierces your head and the light dims in your eyes. You smell smoke and burning. You feel a wave of nausea. Your legs buckle and your knees hit the metal floor. In the same moment, the Manufactorum surrounding you disappears in a whirlwind of mist, ash, and gray shadows. Struggling against the elements, you can barely raise your head to look. Your eyes are sting and burn, but through the tears you see a colossal silhouette rising above you. The roaring tempest is unable to shake the mighty figure. Bring it a better luck. Urlon the Cruel, your soul, tempered by the curse of sorcery, stands strong against the psychic onslaught, and you direct your gaze forward. You squint and wipe away the tears, and for a moment your vision clears. Before you stands a mighty giant clad in dark power armor, lavishly adorned with bas-reliefs of snarling demonic silhouettes and punctured with prayer scrolls. 2 braziers are mounted behind his shoulders, burning with unnatural blue flames and emitting a thick black smoke that curls and twists upward like a funnel. Behind the giant you catch a brief glimpse of a crumpled figure bound in chains. The warrior's inhuman eyes bore into you. I am the master of those who have been felled by your hand in the halls of the primordial truth. I am Urlon the Cruel. The souls of my followers return to the fount of power they served, crying out for me to cast my gaze towards the sacrilege. And what do I see? Yet another lackey of the corpse emperor. The giant's voice causes the storm raging around you to die down somewhat, as if the very sound of his voice is enough to make the whirlwind subside. You glance at the huge warrior and notice on his chest a winding azure symbol. The shades of blue seem to glimmer and mingle together. What do you want with me? I want to look upon the one who has disrupted my flock's duties and my master's plans. That warrior from my legion, the fabricator censor. You think their death is a triumph, however it's but a minor hindrance on our path. There are other worlds that serve our goals. There are other sources of plasteel and adamantine. Revel in your victory, it will change nothing. Nevertheless, the blood in your veins whispers to the spirits that you warrant a closer look. Yes, you're a descendant of the rogue traitor whose warrant Conrad Voigtbeer sought to obtain by defiling the relic and binding it to himself with the tethers of the Empyrean. He was meant to become my servant, a rogue traitor who would do the work of the truth, but then you interfered. Could it be you wish to gain the true God's favor instead? Do you wish to present the corpse's relic to me to serve the truth? Hear your very blood calling, begging you to submit to me. What would be the point of futile defiance? I am willing to give the warrant to you in exchange for the blessing of your masters. He chuckles and inclines his head. When the time comes, I will remind you of this promise. The sinews of fate have yet to be bound. I will not stop my servants from hunting for that which I desire. If you survive, you will have earned the right to serve the truth. This isn't your first time meddling in the deeds of the word-bearers. You were there on Rykad Minoris, and so I want you to know if you hold in your hands that which is not yours to hold, and you will tell me yourself. So I want to know if you hold in your hands that which is not yours to hold, and you will tell me yourself. He utters a few words in an unknown tongue over his shoulder, and you feel your head being clamped by an unseen vice. You feel your blood start pumping alarmingly in your temples at an increasing pace as the wind is knocked out of you. But then the drumming in your ears quiets, and your heart, which was about to leap out of its chest, slows its rhythm. It appears I'm not the only one who appreciates the value of a pet psyker. I'll make good use of your watchdog when my servants get to you. He chuckles. Especially since, he bares his teeth and chuckles, especially since the soul of your leashed sorcerer has already been marked by my lord. The gust of wind sweeps Erlon's figure away without a trace. The mist around you begins to dissipate, revealing the dark halls of the Manufactorum and leaving behind an oppressive sense of powerlessness. Heinrichs is standing beside you, white as a sheet, eyes wide, grimacing. The air around him seems to roil, though the phenomenon passes away almost immediately. As he begins to speak, his voice sounds hoarse and cracked, and that was not easy. Quit dawdling, Heinrichs. Abelard peers over Heinrichs' shoulder, looking agitated. I can't lose a second rogue traitor in such a ridiculous span of time. Oh, your lordship, you come to thank the throne. I sense the presence of another psyker, someone who made contact with you mentally, and then tried to harm you with sorcery. I did what I could. You at least appear unharmed. Can you remember what you saw? Hold on, that servant of chaos claimed that the soul of the psyker who was protecting me had already been marked by his lord. A shadow passes over Heinrichs' face, astonishment, anger, and finally alarm. Most likely our enemy wanted to sow doubt among your allies. If I were a follower of the archenemy, would I have fought for your soul? Don't trust a word of the enemies of the Imperium, say, lest you put your own soul at risk. He said something about Theodora, about how the blood in my veins will lead me to serve chaos. Heinrich stares at you, whether in surprise or anger, you do not know. Then he gives a curt nod. I see, we can theorize later, though I will say, Eltmar, that his words do not leave much room for interpretation. The Manufactorum looks around the same as before the vision. Maybe the shadows have grown a little deeper and darker. You dust yourself off and continue on your journey through the darkness. We are out of here. Or we're going further in, I can't tell which. We're out of here. The world's industrial heart has fallen to corruption, but numerous faint vox signals from the periphery indicate that the planet's small manufacturing clusters survived without succumbing to the heretics. The sacred machines and hollowed lathes from these abodes have been reverently transported to the safety of the ship's holds. The fate of Kiavagama hangs in the balance. Excuse me. Restore the Manufactorum using the heretics' engineering plans. The blast furnaces are lit again. Machines once more fill the air with screeches and squeals, and mag trains of wagons stretch in lines from one workshop to the next. But no one except the chosen are allowed into the deeper chambers of the Manufactorum. This is where heretical demon engines are now being forged in blood, darkness, and secrecy. We also got howler cannons. What is that? Long-range broadside plasma macro cannons firing 4 shots and dealing 26 damage each. Cool, we also have a new world. We decided the fate of Kiavagama, and we can do something. We can get the Dark Marchisma, which is a plasma gun. We can get the Hand of Xenocide, which is a interesting axe. Or we can get the Cursed Boots. Whenever the wearer ends their turn, they deal a number of adjacent targets warp damage to each adjacent character and the wearer themselves. It also deals an additional conviction heretical ramp. Oh, that's... You know what? We're going to go with the Cursed Boots, obviously, because they are heretical, and that is what we are. But what do we get out of it? Let's just take a look. So we would get efficiency, plasteel, and mechanisms. This one gives us security, plasteel, and weapons. We do need weapons so badly. This one gives us less profit factor, more complacency, more mechanisms, more plasteel. I think we have to do restoration, right? So we can get the heretical boots. Although the boots aren't that bad or that good. What about this gun? I kind of want the weapons really badly. This just creates weapons, obviously. This just makes the world get better again, though. I kind of want this one. Alright, we can get weapons another way, I guess. What are the other ways? Oh yeah, we can get weapons. Okay, so we can just get weapons from here, then. Chapel of Enumeration, that's fine. We can also get Giants, apparently, which gives us profit factor and a bunch of menu. Oh, that's what we need. We need that so bad. We need the extractiums. Cool. Alright, well... What are these things? Inferno. Needs flawless servitors for vigil of the tech guards. Gives us plasteel, less security, more profit. This gives us a ton of weapons, profit factor. We have to do flawless servitors. This would block the vigil of the tech guards. Which is fine, I don't care about that, I don't think. This is the tech guards one. Mechanisms, efficiency. Okay. What are these things we get? A Titan Forge Lance Weapon. Oh, that's an amazing gun. Okay, well that's basically the way we're going to go with this. This is the Armored Prow feature, which is for ramming. I think I'm going to go with the Armored Rage, almost like that weapon buff. But for now, I think we're going to call it here because we are... We go back down to the planet? Yes. Okay, wait, I want to try one thing really quickly before we end the video. Swapping in Pascal, getting rid of Heinrichs. Because there was a computer that wanted us to plug something into, and I think that might be Pascal's thing. If it's not, then we'll just leave, but I kind of want to check it out really quickly. We'll level up Pascal later. I need him to go here. It's this computer. I don't think there's anyone else in here, so I don't think we need to worry about being attacked. This is our world, after all. There might even be stores here or something. There's our corrupted servitors. Anyways. Can I do the thing? I don't have an elect to. Okay. Well, we tried. It didn't work.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Back to the ship. Let's go this way and just glance as we go. See if there's anyone even here to talk to. An elect to... I have to figure out what that means. Oh, it's late. It's definitely bedtime for me. There's nobody around, is there? No. Okay. Let's really quickly jump onto our bridge. Because... I want to see if we can get another Imperial level. And then maybe we can... Eventually we're going to start leveling up all the other factions, because there's items we can use, potentially anyways. High Factotum, I need to do trading things, my dude. That one. And I need the Imperial Navy people. What do you guys like? You have nothing? You have nothing you want? At all? Okay, well, who else can we woo? What do I want for weapons? We need something good for Abelard. There's no, like, good chain swords on these factions that I see. We can check all the other ones, I guess. Right. And there's a power axe. Heavy plasma gun's pretty nice, too. I didn't do this guy. Drukari stuff and warp stuff. There's Xenomesh armor there, that's pretty nice. Nothing really Imperially, though. It's a needle pistol. It's actually a really good needle pistol. Nice splinter pistol, too. And a shotgun. Grimoire of the Void. Right. Increases the chance of triggering a second phenomena, but all damage, war damage, is increased by 2 times willpower bonus. That's crazy. Maybe we should be leveling that one up. Which one is that one? Is it this one? No. Is it Riza? Riza. Okay. Riza, how much rep can we gain with you right now if we were to do this? 18,400, but that's literally everything. Let's not do that. Clear selection. Let's just give you some stuff. What do you like? You like heretic trophies. So, do we have any of those? Can I sort this by just type? Thank you. We have a lot of fuel. Do you like Xeno artifacts? Yeah, you do. Here, have some of those. And what else do you like? Do you like jewelry? Where's jewelry? It's possible we don't have very much jewelry. It's possible we don't have any jewelry. Why do we not have any jewelry? Okay, well, here, I have 2,000. We can now get pirate chainmail. Kind of want to just give him more things. What else do you like? Do you like fuel? Not particularly. What ship's components? Okay, there's lots of ship's components. I think. Yeah, we'll give you, like, some ship's components. What else do you like? Armor? We can give you some armor. A little bit of armor. Up to the next level. We'll just get to the next level and we'll call it there. How much do we need? 2,050. That's not right. Not even close. I'm going to be way over by 100. But that's fine. Way over by 100. Yes, that's exactly what I meant. Still not ideal. Not even remotely close to the Grimoire of the Void that I want. Yet, I don't want to waste all my stuff. So, what else can we deal with? What do you like? You like holy gifts? Do we have any holy gifts? If I were a holy... No, probably not. Oh yeah, you do. There's some holy gifts right there. You really like those. So... good. What else do you like? Mechanicus Creations. Do I have any of those? Yes, I have lots. You can have all of them. I think you really like those, and that's perfectly fine with me. We're at level 8 with them now. You so armor kits. And you don't really like miscellaneous. Okay. We did level him up once, which gives us access to large med kits and a precise las gun. Next level is a combat manipulator. That's not really all that exciting. Alright, I think we'll call it there. It's late. I'm tired. I should get some sleep. And you guys should also... Well, I have no idea what time it is when you're watching this, so either sleep or go about your day. For now, I'll leave you here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. I'll see you next time. Take care.